BMW. Somebody drives a BMW, or you're about to, or you already do. This is significant for you, Libra. A green BMW, a blue BMW, a black or white BMW could be significant. Let's get a candle lit. Let's get some crystals on the table. Welcome in, Libra land. What's up? What's up? Welcome in. Welcome in. Maybe we'll switch it up today. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm feeling obnoxious. Okay. Peace be with you. Grand Rising, everyone. Good morning, world. Let's begin. I have the Hoodoo Tarot today. What on earth? Peace be with you. Yes, tap twice. The vibes are weird. What is today? Friday? Thursday? It's Friday. Why are the vibes so weird? What the heck? I went to the grocery store this morning. I had to grab a couple things. I ran out of coffee creamer, and yeah, that's a necessity. So I was at the grocery store early, and that's when I saw those BMWs when I went out this morning to take my daughter to school, and then I stopped at the grocery store. Also, we made, depending on what comes out in the cards, I'm just going to let the cards talk. Yeah. I'm just going to let the cards, this form of divination that we use, these cards, I'm going to let the tarot talk. Let's just do that before I say anything else. Now, I will say something I've already repeated, something I've already said, I will repeat. BMW is significant. Green, blue, white, or black. I saw 3 of them this morning, back to back to back. That's unusual. Okay? That's unusual. So there was something significant about BMW and those colors. Green, dark blue, like a navy blue. Okay? Navy blue, and black and white. Oh, what? Okay, I'm telling you, the energy is weird today. I mean, it's Friday, it's the Venus day. Fridays are usually pretty cool. Like, we got the 10 of Swords out first. Hold on, let me get a crystal. So, Weird, huh? Weird to start out a tarot read with the 10 of Knives. Somebody that was betrayed by their community is pictured in this card. I'm not for sure, though, if they were deserving of the betrayal or not. Let's read about it. Maybe it'll tell us. I don't know what's happening here. I don't know if this is happening to Libra. I don't know if this is happening to somebody that, wow. For some, this is happening. This betrayal is happening to someone that tried to end you. Ultimately, the Devil card. So they're experiencing an ending, what I'm picking up on. Because this person worked with this energy to try to put you here. That's what it is, period. Because I don't read for any Librans that deserve a freaking 10 of Knives, backstab, betrayal. I don't think so. I don't read for any type of Librans like that. So that's what it is. So that's how I'm going to read it. Spirit, tell me more. Why does Libra need to be aware of this? The cardinals are here. The ancestors are here. I literally just opened my door and there was still some seed from last night. So I didn't put anything new out because no birds were out. And then I go live and here they come. Hold on. Look at you. 8 of Coins, Libra. The Creek Medicine Man. Sought after for your healing abilities, your skills. Oh, I just love cardinals. All right. We're back. Let's see what else wants to come out, Libra. No, theater. I know I haven't seen Arcane. Hi, Aurora. Why did that give me Ricky? Somebody's name could be Ricky. 10 of Knives, 8 of Knives. Sheesh. With the Ace of Coins at the bottom. You know what I'm seeing? I don't know why we need to know, but Spirit wants us to know the person that tried to put an ending, bring an ending to our life, our lives, this person has nowhere to go. It's almost like trying to leave down one of those paths, but they're blocked. Almost like a road blockage. Wow, maybe this person drives a BMW? Okay. Oh, wow. This person's going, I don't know why you need to know this, Libra. This person is going down. Like, I see a whole takedown in my mind happening out in public. Like, this is at like an intersection. This is at an intersection. You see the 4 crossroads? That's an intersection. You may hear sirens. You may hear something on the news about someone trying to elude, capture. What the heck? Anyway, I really don't care. But this person was in your life previously for some of you, and you're going to hear about it. What the heck? Obviously, they were toxic. Obviously, you stepped away from that type of that relation, having any relations with this person, any at all. I'm sure they were like, why can't we talk? Why can't I still hover over you? Why can't we be friends? Nah, blocked. The 4 of Wands. With the 4 of Coins. All right. What about the 4 of Wands and 4 of Coins? What about this 4 and 4 energy? I don't want to say what I'm thinking. We'll see what comes out. I'm thinking 2 different scenarios with this 4 of Sticks, but I'm waiting to see what comes out before I draw a conclusion. IDC. Like, I really wanted it to be the opposite. Well, this is the 5 of Cups, the 5 of Baskets, and we have the Mother of Sticks, the Queen of Wands at the bottom. So this is either one of 2 things. This is going to resonate with everybody differently. I'll read it both ways. First of all, you thought this person, like you shared a home with this person possibly. You thought they were like your twin flame or soulmate with the 4 Wands, 11. You could have had a child with this person. Regardless, the 5 of Cups is grief. It was not healthy. There was grief. Okay. Now, the second way I'm going to read this. This is your true soulmate, not this person. Your person is coming in. Your person. You may call each other like your person. Like, no, that's my person. That's my love. That's my person. I don't know. That may be significant, but this is your soulmate. This is your person. And you guys have survived a lot of grief or trauma with the Five of Baskets, because check it out. In this Five of Baskets, all this is destruction. There's even like an owl here, but he almost looks like he's been through it too. You see the owl? He has a strange face. You see the owl's strange face? Look at it. That is so weird. Anyway, there's two baskets that are still just fine. They're just fine. They survived the storm. They survived the grief. Okay? This is either you and your kids, or this is you, your kids, and your love, your soulmate that's coming in. You're going to have a real home with this person with the Four of Sticks. Now let's find out why the Queen of Wands is at the bottom. For my divine masculines, this person could be a Queen of Wands. Confirmation, I just heard a bird squall when I said that. Okay. Six of Knives, Seven of Sticks. For some of you, this Queen of Wands has been attacking you, and Spirit has guided you away from this energy. They've moved you away from it. They've activated new abilities with the shapeshifter, Uncle Monday. Uncle Monday. So an uncle could be significant to somebody, or I feel like this is a protective uncle that I'm picking up on, like a protector energy. This could happen. Something could go down on a Monday or this coming Monday. I'm recording this live stream on Friday, August 15th. Yes. Hi, beautiful Pamela. Love you always. Yes, happy Venus Day. Even though the vibes over here are kind of strange, but we transmute, you know. We transmute. Okay. All right, all right, all right. The table is being set in the presence of thy enemies. Ah! Literally, the Seven of Knives at the bottom. Anytime I see the Nine, I said that before I saw the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck too, because I always say that about this Nine of Baskets. The table is set. Everything is here. Okay? So your table has been set in the presence of thy enemies, Libra. Oh boy, let's go. Yo, didn't I pick up on a holdup of somebody being caught up? Look, I said this is like someone's trying to escape and they're being caught. They have nowhere to go with that 8 of Knives. I said this may actually go down like at an intersection. Okay. The popo are going to roll up on whoever this is. This person could drive a BMW. I have no idea. Entertainment purposes only. But here's the thing. It literally says that in this card, these cards, 7 of Knives, the Lovers, which I don't know. But out next, Railroad Bill. Look, he's got his hands up. Stop. Get your hands up. Put them up. Ooh. Reach for the sky. Oh. Tanya. Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Da-da-da-dun, da-da-dun, da-dun. Police work ain't no joke. Da-da-dun, da-da-dun, da-dun. I was raised on that show. Cops. Man, you know how Cops was always playing in the background when I was growing up. Yeah, they're about to be raising for the sky. Put them up, put them up. That's what they get. Karma. Listen up. I'm going to go ahead and address this right here, right now. Exactly. Protection. 3 of Sticks. You are elevated. Libra. This person is facing the sun. Their hair and their cape is blowing in the wind, if you can see. This person is facing the sun. The front of their body is illuminated by the sun. They're wearing a cape. Oh, look at that. The big queen right behind it. This is the Empress. So, Empress, Libra, this is you at this point in time. You are on a higher level. This person is on the top of the mountain. They're protected by their ancestors. Their spirit team has them covered in a cloak. Okay? Crown chakra fully activated. All the senses, like, I can feel it in the air. Ooh! Oh, snap! Oh my gosh. Spirit. Beanie Siegel. If you guys know that music video, what is going down? Let's like Young Jock. Meet me up. It's going down. Okay. Now, back to what I was going to say. I did a word on the street reading yesterday in my car. I was at the nature park. Just got finished walking Rosita. And I'm in a place where normally people don't park, right? So I'm doing the reading. And it's a dead end, so nobody should be passing me and coming behind me, period, with their car. Because you really weren't even supposed to be parked there. Rule breaker. So, this black truck, you know, this kind of redneck looking person drives through slowly, and Rosie, you know, starts to bark, and he goes behind me, and I'm like, there was no reason for that. You guys don't understand where I was positioned myself. I do things on purpose. So, like I said, there was no reason for him to drive past me and then turn around. So he wanted to get behind me. So I pull off, right? I go somewhere else in the park. My right ear's ringing. I go somewhere else in the park and I'm going real slow. And there's two men jogging with each other. You can hear me talk about them in that read. And I was like, oh, there's two men. I can always tell. I'm a psychic. I read energies. Those two men, they gave me moral upright vibes, okay? Like they could have been law enforcement or whatnot. They gave those type of authority, but good authority vibes, right? That guy in that truck, that redneck, quit playing. Anyway, I watched him. First, he pulled somewhere else after I moved. And so then I went to a different part. I finished the read and I passed by that area to exit. And he had pulled someplace totally different. There was no reason for him to drive past me in the least bit, where he was parked waiting by the exit when I was leaving. There was no reason for it at all. So anyway, somebody comments in the comment section, that was so mean of you to call that man in the black truck a weirdo. Listen up. My life is worth 1,000,000,000 times more than your feelings. My life is worth 1,000,000,000,000,000,000,000 gazillion times more than your feelings, okay? To that commenter or anyone that feels that way, that I was being mean. I'm such a meanie. Okay? And I don't care about his feelings. I do not care about his feelings. Oh, why'd she move her car? Why'd she leave? Because you're a weirdo. Even the two men that were jogging together in the park could tell something was going on. They're like, oh, she was just chilling right there, minding her business. Everything was cool. And now this black truck, is rolling up and harassing me. Your life, Libra, will always be worth more than anyone's flippin' feelings. Listen to your intuition and your gut. Always. Forget these weirdos and their feelings and their opinions. Straight up. So yeah, let's address that. Anybody that thinks that way, you need to be checked. No, checked on arrival. Tell me more, Spirit. Yes, I'm telling you. You think I'm just talking out the side of my neck? There is deception going on. Some of us are being stalked. This is being, oh my gosh. Listen. Listen to your intuition. Always, 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 always. Spirit, what about the Seven of Knives? The Three of Baskets. That's 3 generations. And why is this Queen of Wands, this Mother of Sticks, back at the bottom? You already know you're the generational curse breaker. This is why it's getting to this degree. This is why the attacks, the stalking, the spiritual warfare, This is why it's amping up. It's because of your generations. It's because this is 3 women, okay? Not that men don't have things to worry about, but it's just completely different. And I'm specifically picking up on a divine, the Mother of Sticks. A mother and a daughter. Wow, this could be about a mother and a daughter. Again, this literally shows 3 generations. 3 generations. Here's the grandma. There's the daughter. And there's the mom. And we literally, at the bottom of the deck, to clarify, have the mother and daughter. And the 9 of Knives. Quit freaking playing, Libra. Man. Advice for Libra. This is ticking me off. Advice for Libra. Advice for Libra. Advice. Wow. You got the 10 of coins, the 10 of pentacles, the 3 of coins, and the 4 of coins. Holy crap. That's all pentacles. That's all about finances, abundance. He's literally a treasure hunter. He can locate gold. They're consuming monatomic, I believe is what it's called. The children and the parents are eating gold. And the 3 of coins, I mean, oh my gosh, she is gold. She is the sought after psychic, the truth teller, the one that can see all, whatever spirit shows her, she can see it. And so she's pretty much open to all, past, present, future. Libra, lock in. They cannot take what it does not belong to them. This is yours, love. As long as you are moving in your purpose, that's what this card speaks of. She's a mover and a shaker. She is self-made. She is a boss. And she is protected and blessed. She wears a rosary made of black-eyed peas and a wishbone. Because she makes her dreams and wishes come true in this life. She knows they're going to come true. And this is confirmation. For that to come out with the 10 of coins. Royals back in the day it's where the gold leaf and the foil came from. They would cover, when the prince and the princesses at their parties, they would cover their little treats in gold. They would consume it. Literally. Eat it. Yes, they would eat it. It's been happening for a long, long time. You're going to be eating gold in their face because this is your destiny and it cannot be stolen from you. I'm starting to feel like the best bet for protection is to be hired from some type of agency of an upper echelon at this point, because your abilities with the 3 of coins and the 4 of coins, with the 10 of pentacles in the beginning, in the middle. Wow, in the beginning. You've been powerful since the beginning. You've probably been powerful all your life, since a child, no matter what your upbringing, poor, middle class, rich, I read for everyone. All ethnicities, all creeds, all classes. I have read for everyone, and I will continue to read for everyone. I know people that grew up wealthy that then, things shifted for them later on in life completely. I know people, I know I experienced that myself. To be in this energy, feeling like, oh my gosh, I've got enough to provide, for generational wealth. Wow, I've got enough now to do for my kids and put enough for their college fund. Bless, Libra, bless. And then something happens and it's like, boom, back to the grind, back to the 3 and the 4 of coins. Either way, you're gonna make it, and nothing can be stolen from you. Let me say it again. This is your destiny. This is your generations. Again, with the grandparents in the background. Again, 3 generations. Wow. You got the 3 of Cups, which spoke of the grandmother, the mother, and the daughter. And now we have 3 generations in the 10 of Coins card here. You see the children, the parents, and the grandparents. This is generational. This is ancestral. This is divine lineage. Some of you are royal. But really, or you're stepping into that from poverty, like that song. We cut our teeth on wedding rings in the movies, and we're not proud of our dress. In a torn up town, no postcode envies, and all my we don't care. We're driving Cadillacs in our dreams. Yeah, that part. That part. And baby, I'm royal. And baby, I'll rule. Let me live that fantasy. Oh. But it's not a fantasy. It's your destiny. Why do we not have 100 thumbs up? What is going on? 162 are feeling the vibes. You're feeling this message. You're watching this live. And there's only 77 thumbs up. We need 100 thumbs up right now. Please and thank you. Double tap the screen. Unless you don't claim your generational wealth and destiny. Unless you don't claim this message, just, keep swiping. Bye-bye. We need 100 thumbs up right now. Because what? Oh, hold on. Let me go back. Emily, Margaret, gifted memberships. Bless you, my friend. Always. Welcome to the new members. Oh, Runes of Kaizen. You got gifted a membership. That's so awesome. Broski got gifted a membership. Thank you always, Margaret. me scroll back down. Okay, thank you for the thumbs up. We got to 102, and there's still 153 in the chat. That means we only lost about 9 people, and we got to over 100 thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, now that we got this message of can't stop, won't stop, and they can't take what was never theirs to begin with. This is generational. You are the generational curse breaker, Libra, and you're going to do this thing. Those that previously tried to attack you are coming to some type of end. Stalemate, end of the road. 8 of knives, 10 of knives. Wow. Wow. The 9 of coins is at the bottom. Oh my gosh, with the 2 of baskets. Look at this. So these 3 came out together, which is just mind-blowing to me because I don't think we've ever got these 3 cards together. They're all pentacles. They're all coins. The 3 and the 4 of coins with the 10 of coins. Your skills, your abilities, and your intuition are all on point, Libra. Do not doubt. Do not doubt. Now look at the bottom. The 7 of coins. We no longer cast our pearls amongst swine. See the pig? It's walking away. And she's picking up the pearls, okay? To the 9 of coins. And the 2 of cups, the 2 of baskets. And back to the 2 baskets that were, you know, not destroyed. Hold on. In the 5 of baskets. See? Back to the beginning. See the 2 baskets and the 5 of baskets that I spoke about? That's you and you. That's you and yours. Whether this is you and your love, you and your children, all of the above. She's got a lot of evil eyes on that dress. You have to know how much envy and evil eye energy is casted upon you, probably daily, Libra. And I don't say this out to promote, you know, fear or anything like that. But it, you know, it's true. And some of you may be like, what are, you know, some of you may still be in a struggle, but this is your destiny. Again, like this is your birthright. You will work yourself back to the 9 of coins. I promise you that. I will work myself back to the 9 of coins. Yes, we will, Libra. You know, with the 7 of coins, it's almost like taking back your power, picking those pearls up, no longer casting your pearls amongst swine. It's like taking back your power. Oh boy. The Four of Baskets, and look who's back. I just heard the Devil's Advocate. What? I know that's a movie, right? A book, a movie, The Devil's Advocate. But to be an advocate is like you advocate for that person or that thing. You advocate for that cause. It's almost like they're trying to make you. Ooh, I just saw I just saw something fly. What the heck? It was shadowy. Anyway, in my peripheral, I just saw something fly as soon as I'm talking about this. Why? Someone's trying to make you the devil's advocate. Someone is trying to pull you in. Pull you in. Like, what? I gotta have some coffee. I gotta have some coffee. I don't know why I said coffee like that, but yeah, I gotta have some coffee. Because Sopranos could be significant. Italian blood. You could have Italian ancestors. I do. My grandfather. There's speaking of generations. Speaking of generations. Some of you, your grandfather refused. Oh yeah, I've picked up on this before. Ooh, my ear's ringing. For some of you, your grandfather, one of them, refused to work with a certain group. Okay, the person offering her this basket is wearing a suit. Someone did not accept what the suit person offered them, okay? Because it had ties to this energy, the devil. All right? And because they denied the offer, your grandfather paid the price. Your grandfather, right here, whatever his ethnicity, Italian, African, whatever, was self-made, just like you, knew how to make the proper investments, knew how to locate that gold. This is third generational, Libra. This is significant. Back to the third generation, yo. This is significant. Your grandparent is self-made. Whoever I'm picking up on, this grandfather was self-made, all right? They brought themselves out of poverty completely, possibly to hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millionaire status. And that's a lot of money in the 1900s. That's a lot of money back in the 1900s. It may not be a lot for 2025. But back in the 80s, the 70s, the 60s, to be able to pull yourself from poverty to hundreds of thousands, if not millionaire status, that is no freaking small potatoes, baby. None at all. That is nothing to sneeze at. Nothing to cough at all. That's damn near impossible. Woo, I'm feeling the energy of this grandfather. He's angry. And they're trying to do that to you. Again, Libra, you're the generational curse breaker. And they're trying to do this to you, just like they did to him. Man, I'm hearing, when is enough enough? Like, it skipped a generation. Why do I feel like it skipped a generation? Why do I feel like your parents don't know, like, about this? Like, your parents, no matter what their success level, they were never approached by this group. They never had dealings with these type of individuals like your grandfather did and like you have. Straight up. It skipped your parents. I'm telling you. This is freaking nuts, yo. So you feel super alone in this. You can't call your parents up and talk to them about things that you experience or go through because they're like, "Man, what are you talking about? Just get back to the money." Just get back to, what are you talking? Get back to the money. What are you talking about? And you're like, I'm trying, but they're attacking me. They're attacking me. Can't you see? No, they can't see because it skipped their generation, Libra. Oh my gosh, this is wild. My mind is like, woo. Oh my gosh. I gotta get some hot coffee. This is piping hot. Freaking forget the tea. This is freaking hot coffee. Man. Your grandfather wants a cup of coffee on the altar, maybe. He prefers coffee over tea. Facts. BRB. Yeah. Did you see that piping hot coffee? That went straight to the altar from my grandfather. All right. Anyways, it was steaming. Okay. Cece, as soon as you say sigh, I sigh. I'm sorry if my drinking sounds are not couth. I'll try to be more quiet. Okay, back to the message. This is crazy, but not in the least bit. Oh my gosh, I'm just now noticing the third pentacle is on her third eye. She is so beautiful. The third pentacle is on her third eye. Some of you also have Romani blood. Gypsy. Yep. Yep. Italian, Romani. Oh, thank you, Carrie or Kari. Bless you. Thank you so much, love. I appreciate that super. Thanks for putting that good energy into the chat. Oh, Margaret, I'm just seeing your super as well. Thank you so much. Bless you always. Thank you all for the good vibes and the love and the support. Always appreciated. All right, you guys. Oh my goodness. What to do? Beyond staying focused, and you know now, like this is you are destined. You know, this is your life purpose. You need to stay focused. You have these abilities. You were born with these abilities. These are generational abilities. They might have skipped your parents some. And I'm talking about the spiritual abilities, skipping your parents, you know, not to take away anything from any other aspect of how hard they worked in their life, you know, to help take care of you or your siblings. You know, I'm not taking anything away from them at all. Utmost respect. I'm talking about it skipped, the spirituality skipped them. The spirituality aspect that you're attuned into, Libra, with the third eye, the pentacle on the third eye. That's what I mean. Okay. So, you know who you are. You know what you stand for. All right. Stay focused. Lock in, Libra. But some of us have an offer coming in. An offer that, you know, it might look too good to refuse. Dun, dun, dun. Or you're being made to be the devil's advocate. Back to that. What if, you know, correct me if I'm wrong. Let's look this up. My phone is loading, my other device. Hold on. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Define advocate. A person who publicly supports or recommends a particular cause or policy. It's about publicly recommend or support. Someone is trying to make you look bad in public? Listen, you know who you are. Need I remind you? Let me put these 3 cards back in your face. You know who you are. You know who you are, and your ancestors are here to remind you, whether male or female, whether Libra or Empress, Soul Sis. Don't let these people confuse you. Many of them work for them. Many of them work for him. Some of them, ooh, that's weird. I just heard some of them use these homes as like energy generators. Ugh. I don't know what that means. I don't want to know. I feel like they're using the energies of people that have passed. They're trying to tap into the energies of people that are passed. And like use their energy somehow, even though they're no longer in the physical. What the beep? I don't even want to know what that means or what that is. I've never been channeled that before, ever in life. Okay. Oh my gosh. Listen. Some of you guys are seriously mediums. There are people on the other side that are trying to get messages through you to back to the land of the living. This is so important. So the processes are not repeated. There's passed over people that are trying to get messages through these mediums, through these channels. Mine is one of them, but I'm not the only one. Through true, real mediums. So these processes are not repeated. So you truly are the generational curse breaker, Libra. Because what just came out, and then the Daughter of Knives there at the bottom, we have the Hanged Man and the Three of Knives. And what's interesting about this Hanged Man card is, he has this on his third eye as well. So both him and her have something on their third eyes. This has to do with your third eye. This has to do, oh man, it's your soul. It's your soul. It's your soul's path. It's your soul's journey. It's the seat of your soul, like they like to call the pineal gland, the seat of the soul. All right, I'll say it, Spirit. Confirmation. I know this sounds far out, but I wasn't going to say it. I was just thinking it. But that phone doing that confirmation was like, all right, I'll say it. Some of you, a very few, very, very, very few, descend from the rose lineage. You descend from Christ. You descend from Mary Magdalene. The rose lineage. Let's get some charms. Speaking of roses, let's put some charms on that reed. Put some charms on that. Just bought a Cadillac. Put some charms on it. All right. Let's clear a path. The octopus, the devil's advocate energy. Someone is trying to entangle you. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. The octopus. Someone is trying to entangle you into their tentacles. Entrap you. What the heck? It's getting frustrating at this point. Like, geez, leave Libra alone. The 5-petaled flower. I just heard starfish. Or sand dollar. Oh, tell them about the sand dollar. Okay, Spirit. Sand dollar. All right, hold on. The legend of the sand dollar. Do you guys know about it? If not, you learned something new today, loves. Alrighty. So, the legend of the sand dollar goes. A flat circular shell with 5 slits along the outer edge. The sand dollar is found in sandy bottoms in fairly shallow water along the coast. Legend has said that the 5 slits along the edge echo the 5 wounds of the body of Christ. In the center of the top, an Easter lily design has a 5-pointed star of Bethlehem as its center, and the outline of a Christmas poinsettia is on the back. If the shell is broken, 5 small cells reveal replicas of the doves of goodwill and peace. Oh. You just, can't make this stuff up. Can't make it up. God bless Libra land. I'm ringing the bell. Anybody that has sound sensitivities, turn your volume down now. Hurry, hurry. God bless the land. And if it's, it's beyond religion. Christ consciousness is beyond religion, okay? All right. Let's see. And I love the elephant. I love the elephant. The elephant is the symbol of loyalty, matriarch, family, even soul family. Power. They're such powerful forces not to be messed with. I just heard them in my mind. Like a trumpet. Like a trumpet. Yes! Spirit, come through. Oh my gosh. To go on like a true wilderness, an African safari and see them or hear them call out. Oh my gosh. But I only want to support, the conservation efforts and the rescues and things like that. I'm talking about those type of safaris. Not just simply for tourism or whatever. But oh my gosh. That would be amazing. Ooh-wee. We got the Hamza hand upright. That's protection. Come through. Quit playing. The cross key. This is like Christ, the key to Christ consciousness. Quit playing with me. The Christ key. The Christ key. Oh my God, and the rose just popped out. I can't make it up, and I didn't do it on purpose. I would never do these things on purpose. Spirit. I love it. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we also have the leaf that speaks of your divine lineage, your rose lineage. And also, this reminds me of a Native American feather because it's wrapped at the end. You see that? Not all these feather charms have that wrapping at the end of the feather. So also Native American heritage and blood could come into this read, but for sure the rose lineage. Christ and the rose lineage. I was just waiting for it to come out and it did, and that's it. Like, oh, and a fairy. Oh, okay. The fairies want to talk. Hold on. And the shell. I just talked about that sand dollar, which is a little different from it's like a shell, I guess. A little different. And then we have little Tinkerbell here. Little fairy. Is she holding a dog? Hold on. What is she holding? She's holding something. At first, it looked like a little puppy. Interesting. You see that? Like, see what she's holding? It almost looks like, you know, the head of a little dog or a puppy. I know I'm not tripping. But when you look up right, that's not what it is. But okay. Somebody could be, there's this new special soul, a puppy, a doggo coming into some lives. They could be connected with the fairy. Why does it say the fairy kingdom or queendom? Let's see what the fairies want to say, Libra. We'll use the wild wisdom of the fairy oracle. At peace in the forest said, a thunder rumbled here when you said powerful forces. Yes. I love to hear it. That's how powerful the energy is around us, Libra, and how powerful our energy is. I'll never forget the reading that day I did in that storm. And I was feeling emotional that day too. And so the storm was just like adding to my emotion. And when I said, don't play with me or stop playing with me or whatever, and then the thunder loud, it crashed the loudest. It shook my whole house and property. It was like, yeah, boom, boom, crack, boom, quit playing with her. Yes. I was like, yes. I will never forget that. I should have made that video its own like playlist because daggone it, I don't even know what video that was now. Do you guys remember what the title of that video was? OMG, what video was that? Oh no, I'm gonna have to like go. I'll have to go back. Was it like a month ago? I'll have to go back and search. And like put it in its own playlist so I don't lose it because I've recorded thousands of videos. Less than a month ago, Tanya? Okay. Yeah, it was about 3 weeks, I'd say. 3 weeks. I'll find it. Ooh. secret doorway. Mm-hmm. Oh, confirmation. And look at the little key. Oh my gosh. And literally it popped out with dreams come true. Return of the soul. Little boy blue. Ooh-wee. Look at this. With light the darkness at the bottom. And doesn't he look like a grandfather, elf, or fairy? Ancestors. Ancestral line. Confirmation. Generational shift. You are the generational curse breaker, Libra. Spirit, come through. Man. Let's go. We're going to read Secret Doorway first. We'll read all 3 of these cards. Number 5, working with intuition, second sight opening, dimensional doorways. This beautiful being is half human, half fae. Oh my gosh. And haven't I been talking about that hybrid energy I've been picking up on? Some of us are like hybrids. We're half human, half something else. This beautiful being is half human, half fae, and is rediscovering herself and her ability to intuit the messages of nature, of all that is. She is an awakening being who is undergoing a process of deep and real change based on her association with the fae and her ability to finally understand that the trees and natural world are the keys. The little key right here, stop playing, are the keys to establishing communication with the fae. But she stands on the threshold of a world that seems ill-fitted to her. To understand and roam freely within, what can she do? Change her shape, become smaller like Alice in Wonderland. Truly, in order to reach the wonderment of fairy, you must become smaller. Did you all hear that? Do-do-do-do. As soon as I said the world of the fairy, the world of the fae, the wonderment of fairy, do-do-do-do. But that does not mean you become a reduced version of yourself. Rather, it means to approach them or whatever situation is currently at hand as a beginner, a walker in a new land, and to be humble and willing to learn. This threshold will see her walk into another land, but she will still be able to walk in her own. Oh, so yeah, you're a walker between worlds. See the light pouring through. Through this humble doorway is enlightenment. Emphasis on the light in enlightenment. Meaning more knowledge, understanding, and the ability to communicate. She is peering through this doorway through which light can shine into the darkening world of humans. Things do seem dark in the world of humans, like they're moving towards more darkness. A world that is only darkened by the thought forms that provide a kind of emotional pollution in our world. She is ready to step through, to allow her imagination's wisdom to lead her into new realms and to accept the mystery of fairy communication. They have much to share with her, and she is open to learning. Fairies circle about her now, rejoicing at this breakthrough. And she is breaking through her own fears of communicating with the fairy beings and has unlocked a doorway to another dimension. As a result, her life's work will start now. And she will find herself in the right place at the right time. As long as her relationship with nature remains pure and strong, so too will her relationship with the natural world. As this relationship deepens, her health and material wealth will also benefit in powerful ways, as the fairies love to see their own prosper and thrive. And take the messages back. She is a luminal being, an in-betweener, and will walk between worlds and in the three realms. Back to the three! Back to the three! Back to the three generations, back to the number 3. You walk between 3 realms. And I spoke about you having access to the past, present, and future. Obviously of your own records and lives, but of others. Back to the mediumship abilities, back to that Daughter of Knives card in the Hoodoo Tarot, where all those people on the other side were trying to communicate with her to get messages back to the land of the living. This is so wild. It says, she is a luminal being, an in-betweener, and will walk between worlds and in the 3 realms of humans, of fairy, of the afterlife. You walk between 3 realms. This earthly realm, a magical dimension, okay? The fairy realm, which is full of magic. And those of us that are truly tapped in know that magic exists, okay? It's not just sleight of hand tricks. And the afterlife, again, those that have crossed over. You have tapped in and you walk between those worlds. Yes, you do. Whoever I'm reading for, if you resonate with this read. Also, there's a short meaning, a divine meaning. It says being able to see change ahead, but not knowing how to deal with it. Ooh-wee. Amen. I mean, isn't that the truth? Isn't that the truth? On a collective level. I mean, you'd have to be blind. No offense. If you have lost your sight or you were born that way, no offense. But you know, you have to live under a rock, should I say, rather. You'd have to live under a rock to not feel the changes brewing under the surface, but not knowing exactly how to deal with these changes or what to do. You're being guided. Keep staying true to you. Sharpen your intuition. It's like the iron fist in a velvet glove, but I just heard sharpen your glove. It's like the iron fist in a velvet glove, but I just heard sharpen your glove. Oh, understanding that in order to learn something new, one must forget what one thinks one knows. Getting down to the level of others who you do not know. Receiving messages from nature. Understanding that wonderment is the natural process of change. Whew. Sharpen your glove. That's so interesting because the glove is the soft. It's not meant to be sharp. Gloves aren't sharp. Gloves are soft. Gloves keep our hands warm. Gloves protect our hands from things that could harm our hands. Hmm. Little boy blue. 26. Hope and promise are reborn in your life. Oh, beautiful. This beautiful fairy brings you innocence, trust, hope, and the proof that there are beautiful new things in this world that have not been conditioned into unbelieving. How interesting. We just spoke about magic and belief. This is a new incarnation, either of a new soul being brought in around you, or your chance to be reborn without passing. Okay. Okay. Your chance to become as a child again and be born anew without the physical return to source this time. This new baby brings union. People of all kinds of different worlds can be drawn together now and can feel happy and safe with each other. This child represents the new earth into which we are all to be born, and in which our intuitive possibilities will be enormously strong. This will be a time of fast growth and incredible development. Do not see the baby as blank, for babies grow and transform each day, renewing cells and energy, and are not closed at all to the wonders of the magic around them. Bless you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Dorod. 1010, always sending love, light, and abundant blessings. Positive vibes your way. I'm going to ring the bell, you guys. Thank you so much, Dorod 1010. Bless you. Thank you. Always positive vibes. They have no words as yet, and so express themselves with perfect truth and honesty. They change and yet are utterly true to who they are. And of course, they are so strong and powerful. It is time for you to be, as a babe in the world, to truly hear and see and know for the first time, to approach with an innocent heart, to know that being human is to be all and is a great gift. And you, as we all, are responsible for the children of the world. You are also responsible for helping them have a future on this planet. Oh, I just got chills. It is an awesome and sacred task. Whoa. Whoa. We are the world. Yeah, I'm hearing it. We were channeled that not too long ago. It says you are responsible for the children of the world, Libra. You're responsible for helping them have a future on this planet. So you're responsible for future generations. Whether you have children or not. Talking about the children of the world. Yeah. I had to. I was at one of my daughter's sports games the other day, and my fellow parents, you guys already know how protective you are of the kids, man. And it was the first scrimmage game of the season, and I'm sitting there in the stands, and, you know, I could tell this was a new family, maybe, you know, whatever. But I swear I could keep hearing the man kind of like laugh or scoff at the kids, some of the kids, their playing ability and stuff. I was about to go off. But you know what I thought about? I was like, just calm down, calm down. He's not saying anything loud enough. Like, I was literally like right, like 2 people beside him on the stands. So it's not like he was being loud or obnoxious, and I couldn't directly hear. I could just feel and just sort of hear little bits and pieces of what he was saying. And then I thought back to that message in these little index cards that said, you can stand your ground without having to yell. And so I was like, oh my gosh, is this going to be it? Like, am I going to have to say something to this person, but I'm not supposed to yell? You know what I mean? And I'm like thinking in my mind, like, oh gosh. Because I will check somebody over kids. I will check out on you. I don't know if you won't see it coming. You're like, where is all this energy and powerful force coming out of this young woman? Oh, you haven't seen Ish yet. You don't know my rising sign. Anyway, I didn't have to say anything. It did not escalate. The energy shifted. I sent some darts over with my eyes, and it stopped. I just sent some darts over with my eyes, and it stopped. So, but yeah, Libra, gotta protect the kiddos always. Lighten up and feel joy, for your hopes are going to be given form, feeling, and spirit. New projects are coming into the world. The discovery of a gift. Babies, children, innocence, and laughter. Letting go of old concepts and ideas that no longer serve. Approaching life with the open heart of the child. This is a card representing someone who is at home with their sensitivity and their psychic abilities, and who is able to help the world simply through being themselves, who they are at their core, and using their beautiful, innate, intuitive talents. Literally, I've been telling you this whole read, Libra. Listen to your intuition. You guys do not give, some of you don't give your intuition enough credit, enough just due. You push it off or whatever, but you're on point. You're on point. You're so gifted. You're leaders. We are the world. We are the protectors of the children. Let's freaking go. Yes. All right. Let's see here. Light the darkness. There's that grandfather, elder energy coming in again with the ancestors. Spirit, come through. Ancestors come through. $14. That could have been a really shifting age for you. Something happened to you when you were 14, possibly. That could have really shifted, been a very transformational age for you. Okay? Light the darkness. Ancestors, ancestral line, generational shift. A tiny, bright, childlike fairy straddles the grizzled head of a fairy elder. What can this mean? In fairy lore, the head is particularly significant. Again, emphasis on the head and the third eye in this read. We have seen so many cards now about this. It is in the head that inspiration, fire, and power are said to reside. The fairy told the ancient Celts of this secret, and the Celts then venerated and collected the heads of the heroes, which often were said to live long after the body had passed. Whoa. This small, bright fairy is hearing of all the wisdom this old being has. He is sharing, telling, and communicating. And while she may seem playful, she is attending to his every word. And she will remember for generations to come. There that goes again. The generations to come are significant. Oh, shoot, my battery's going. I've got to get my charger. Oh, no. Hold on. That's an elder fairy. Apparently. Okay. Looks like a grandfather fairy to me. And I was just channeling grandfathers for my beautiful Libran collective. That's someone's grandfather coming through. But yes, it's an elder fairy. You see, fairy do not live forever. Though they live very long lives, a great deal longer than any humans. Even the ones with human blood. What the Hold up. What did I say? Hybrid. You're half human and you're half something else. I called it. I freaking said it, Libra land. And it's saying it again. This is wild. Some of you are half human, half fae. However, they do fade away, and the small fairy being atop the head of the old one will ensure the knowledge continues on. See, this grandfather is working through you for you to continue this ancient knowledge, your divine lineage. Something is meant, this knowledge is meant to continue on. On another level, The small brightness of the fairy represents inspiration, the muse, the fire in the head, which we speak of in Celtic shamanism. Celtic shamanism could be significant for some of you. It is when we feel and see and know that connection to all that is, when we are afire with inspiration and ideas that flow to us and from us and within us, that we are restored to our true self. This beautiful ancient being whose light is fading is passing on this wisdom. Ooh, I just got chills. Into the keeping of the young and often underestimated. OMG. What have I been saying lately in the readings, Libra? What has Spirit been telling us? We have been imitated, but never duplicated, and often underestimated. Man, your grandfather's coming through like Libra. They underestimated the ish out of us. They underestimated the ish out of you. Man, what? This is wild. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit Team. Thank you, Ancestors of my Most High Good. Oh my gosh. The divine meaning. Listen to elders. Find a playful, wise elder from whom you can learn. Seek out relatives and ancestor wisdom. Search through your family tree. Oh yeah. Like this, like what leaves grow on. Search through your ancestor, your family tree. It's going to be pretty hard to trace it all the way back to the Rose lineage, but I'm here to tell you it goes back that far, and for some of you, you are most definitely a part of that lineage. Old wise ones have messages for you, and you can learn much from them. Allow them to pass on their wisdom to you so a living tradition continues. Understand that you come from a long line of wise ones. Connect with those elders. I was going to say ancestors. A chance encounter with an older person gives you much to think about. You will learn a great deal at this time if you connect with older people. Do not be afraid of growing older. You will never die. Your light will be passed on, and your soul spark will return to source, to star fire, to be renewed again only as you agree to. All right, let's get a message from the other fairy deck I have here. This was a lot. I'm kind of exhausted, to be honest. I used a lot of energy in this live stream to channel these messages for you guys. A lot of energy. I'm glad I took a break today. I did not accept any personal readings for today, so I can kind of catch back up on content, and that's why I was able to go live this morning and connect with you guys. And special shout out to all those that have booked personal readings. If you would like to, my calendar link is in the description box. All right. Check it out. It's still, I have a few openings left for August. Oh. Oh. They reconnected me. It is an honor to read for you guys always. Like I was saying before they reconnected the live stream for whatever purpose. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, I offer 15-minute reads and 30-minute reads via Zoom. You can download Zoom for free. Book with me and my calendar link. Super duper affordable, if not the most affordable reads as far as personals go. And my utmost gratitude and honor and respect to everybody I read for. Thank you for sharing your beautiful souls and your lives with me and allowing me to tap into your spirit team and provide you with messages. It is always an honor. I take it seriously. That's why I don't overbook myself either. That's why I said I took today off on purpose from personal reads so I could reconnect and use my energy for the channel only today. And then, of course, my personal life. But all right, Libra. Resilience at the bottom. Look at that freaking white wolf. Oh my gosh. This is gorgeous. Look at that. And a card just fell on the floor. Resilience. This is us, Libra, with the white wolf. Oh my gosh. I've told some of you guys the story of the white wolf in the cemetery. Oh my gosh. Resilience. What fell? Discernment. Ooh, with the fall vibes going on here. Discernment with the fall leaves and the fox, the red fox. All right, let's see here. If you would like to send a donation or a tip, if any of these readings and messages really resonate for you and you'd love to show love back, I love you for it. My Cash App, my PayPal is in the description box, as well as my link to book a read. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Or super chats and super thanks and memberships, gifted memberships. All of that is so supportive. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I also will have a members only video uploading, dropping on the members only content, on the members only area, excuse me, this weekend. All right, let's go. Discernment and resilience. I've got my eye on you. Oh. I've got my eye on you. I find it absolutely wild what is allowed in the comment section, but I am never allowed to say what people, like, I can never speak. It's so weird. It's like if I can't say that word in my in my videos here, then why is it allowed by commenters? So I just, if you say any type of words that I feel like will be flagged by YouTube, I'll just delete your comment. Please don't take offense to it. It's just, I'm really trying to get back into the good light here on YouTube. And if I feel any type of keywords are triggering or again will flag any of my content, I will remove it. So it's self-preservation. No worries. No worries. Discernment. Arise from the great pile of leaves, once ripe with last season's lessons, but now withered, wiser, knowing. Be discerning. Guard your heart. Assess the situation. Protect yourself from predatory individuals. The fairy of discernment invites us to be on guard and careful in matters at the heart and friendships. Oh, snap. So not only love, but also friendships, coworkers, associates, whoever. Clients, whoever. Confirmation. Oh my gosh, bless you. Bless you both. Oh my gosh. Listen, to the two beautiful souls that sent donations this morning, bless you always and forever. Oh my gosh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't personally name those that send donations to my Cash App or my PayPal because most of them would like to remain under the radar or unnamed, but please know that, man, when something like that pops up, you have to know you make my whole week. You make my day, you make my week, you make my life. Like, bless you forever. Both of you. Both of you, because there was two this morning. Oh my gosh. And again, a special shout out to everyone that sent donations back when I was asking for help when it came to my daughter's back to school and her homecoming dress. And I'll post, I won't post her face, of course, but I'll post, maybe. I'll probably post the dress this year. Last year I posted her in the dress, but I just covered her face with a heart emoji. This year I'll probably just post the dress because it's a little saucier. So yeah, but you guys will see it. You will see the dress, and oh my gosh, it is gorgy. It is gorgy. And let me put the evil eye out as I'm talking about her and the gorgeous dress and all the love that I receive and I'm so grateful for on this channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's finish reading about this discernment, you guys. So the fairy of discernment invites us to be on guard and careful in matters at the heart and friendship. We are worthy of protection and discernment always. The fairy's fox totem is so full of cunning and trickery. She is untamed. She is a trickster. And who better to ask for a lesson in discernment than the master of deception and sly tactics? Ask the fox to give you guidance on the nature of a relationship or a general situation. Open your heart to the wisdom of the great fox. How interesting. So the fox is like a spiritual guide right now for you, one of your spirit guardians. You can ask the great fox how to move with these other masters of deception. Obviously, you have people around you like this, Libra. And spirit wants you to like either ask an elder or a spirit guardian, call upon your ancestors or your spirit guardians and ask for an answer to a question. And somehow, some way, you will receive that answer in the most magical, mystical way. Or just straight out like, boom. You may hear a clairaudient message or something, but don't quote me on it. Cousin Courtney, thank you so much, love. Bless you always, Cousin Courtney. Thank you, thank you, thank you for that super chat. I really appreciate you always. Thank you all. Thank you. Bless you. It's a party. Yes, Margaret. So I hate that this energy is still around though, but I guess it's inevitable. The Decepticon, the deception energy. At least you're being given guidance about how to move through it. And you are protected and safe as well. Lauren says they don't sleep. Man. I watched a video about people asking, I never downloaded Chat GPT. I just ask Google questions, but I do watch videos of other people that converse with chat. And they were saying only 25%. Listen, this was from chat, okay? Only 25% of us are actual humans. There's a percentage that are NPCs. There's a percentage that are robots. There's a percentage that are clones. And then there's a percentage of us that are hybrid. And then there's a very small percentage of just humans. Like, now the chat didn't talk about the hybrid. I added that in there because that's been coming out for us, Libra. But yeah, I found that interesting. And it also said that the NPCs don't know they're NPCs. I thought that was interesting too. Like, they just lack awareness altogether. It's not funny. And then the person asked chat, what's the point of NPCs? And the chat said, for the balance. Something about keeping the balance. And I'm like, okay. I mean, we don't reside. We know this. This isn't heaven. But this isn't hell either. It's the middle world. I know some people say this is hell, and things hellish happen here. But things heavenly, of a higher divine line, happen as well here on earth. So we truly reside in the middle world. This is neither heaven nor hell. This is earth. This is the 3D. This is the middle. You guys hear the cardinal? This says, I know what is best for me. I am protected. I am safe. I trust in the spirit of discernment bestowed upon me by my higher power. Take time to assess the motives of others and your own self in relationships. Be true to your heart and keep your mind open. Really hear others when they speak. Actively listen. The fairy of discernment would have it no other way. Okay. Your awareness is opening up to higher levels as well, Libra. Your discernment, all that. Let's read resilience. Wow, my crystals match the card. The peacock copper, that purple and glittery, and the celestite. I think this is celestite. But yeah. All right. Resilience. Huh. Chilly? Not me. I adapt quickly. Even in the harshest winter breeze, she is at ease. The fairy of resilience adapts, evolves, and moves forward. No matter what harsh conditions she must endure. Ready for more? Rolling with the punches, surviving, thriving, the underdog. Imagine a whipping wind swirling around you and chilling you to the bone. Suddenly, the great white wolf appears. Ooh, I just got a chill. His presence fills you with warmth as you snuggle up and rest, protected from the elements. You instantly feel stronger, you are warm, and you gain energy. When you open your eyes, pledge your heart to living a resilient life and thrive. Affirmation. I am resilient, vibrant, and thriving. I love my life. Let me say that again. I am resilient, vibrant, and thriving. I love my life. Practice mindful resilience by actively acknowledging what? Practice mindful resilience by actively acknowledging your progress each day, how far you have come, and how easy it is to forget to pat ourselves on the back. Give yourself more credit for all those times you chose to not only survive, but thrive. 3 cheers for the underdog. Yeah. I don't know how to cheer. I was never a cheerleader, can you tell? I'm done, Libra. I'm done. This was such a litty live, 2 hours and 10 minutes long. Wow. I hope you all enjoyed. I always enjoy reading for you all. Thank you always for your support. Is my chat stopped? Yep. Hold on. Hold on. They stopped the chat on the device I'm streaming on. So give me a second. Let me find you. Somebody's trying to find you. Who's trying to find Libra and why? Just real quick. And then I'm closing this live stream out. Who's trying to find Libra and why? The Alpha! Yo! Whoa! What? Another wolf card came out? Now we have a black wolf? And the white wolf, the Alpha, is trying to find you, Libra. Oh, snap. Wasn't expecting that. All right, then. Stay balanced. Stay blessed, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all your support. I'm eternally grateful. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart chakra. Always. Stay balanced. Stay blessed. Peace. The Alpha is looking for you, boo. Woo.